Chat! I'm here. You missed me. I'm a little late, but that's okay. What is crack-a-lackin'? As normal, Plum is sweaty, but we're here, and we're ready to rumble. We got some stuff to do. And, yeah, we're here. But anyways, sorry, chat. We are up and running, baby. All right. Let's talk turkey, chat. So, if you were here the other day, Tuesday, we were playing this on stream, and while it looked really, really cool on paper, it didn't really do well in practice. We went like 2 and 4 or something in best of 3. But overall, the engine felt powerful, but we just weren't doing enough with it, or we weren't able to support it properly. So this is Oval Chase Daredevil plus Monument to Endurance with Zombie Infestation. So, you know, you have an Oval Chase or 2 in hand, you discard them to Infestation, you get a 2/2 zombie, and you create 2 triggers for Monument to Endurance. One of them creates a treasure, the other one does whatever you want, lose 3, draw a card. Once the treasure enters, you get Oval Chase back to your hand, and then you can discard again to Zombie Infestation, and so on. So the cool thing is this triggers on each turn. So let's say you know, discard double Daredevil on your turn, you can treasure, and opponent loses 3, and then on their turn do the same thing, treasure, lose 3. So it's actually a relatively fast clock if you can get it up and running. We were also playing a little Tezzeret board, just because we were already sort of in that artifact theme, and we wanted to be able to tutor things. This sort of silver bullet wish board of sorts. Not really a wish board, a toolbox. Shadow Spear, Phenomenon Recorder, Lava Spur Boots, Currency Converter, and Tormod's Crypt, along with some Blood Fountain and stuff, because we are also playing a Persist package with Troll of Khazad-dûm, Sire of Insanity, and Rottenmouth Viper. Since we're already discarding things to Infestation or Currency Converter, I figured why not throw in a Reanimation package and take advantage of that too. But, you know, overall, the deck was kind of just, it wasn't strong enough, we weren't making powerful plays, and it could grind really well, but I wanted to sort of revamp it. And one thing I really enjoyed was how Currency Converter plus Tezzeret is kind of like a build your own Zombie Infestation, right? Sure, we're discarding to other stuff, Gaia Reach Sanitarium or Zombie Infestation, the blood token from Blood Fountain, and you could exile that, but then you could, you know, draw a card, discard a card for 2 mana, untap it with Tezzeret, then immediately put an exile card and create a 2/2 or create a treasure token. And if we're creating treasure tokens, obviously that brings back Oval Chase, or we're just making 2/2 rogue creatures. And I thought, well, that was a super strong interaction, so let's go for like a full package on that. We're playing 3 Tezzeret plus 4 Converter. We plopped in a Liliana of the Veil to sort of take advantage of the mid-range E5, but now, instead of that whole entire toolbox of artifacts, we're still playing Lantern, we're still playing Shadow Spear because it's good on Rottenmouth, but I decided to go with Grim Bauble because it's tutorable by Tezzeret, and a pretty decent early removal. It's no portable hole, but it does the trick. We're playing Fatal Push because a lot of things we're jamming can be sacrificed pretty easy. Treasure tokens, Soul Guide, the blood tokens, like I said, stuff like that. We can block or swing with zombies and have them die, so it's pretty easy to turn on Revolt. And then, of course, we're also playing Blood Fountains as another wish or toolbox target because I wanted to be able to power out this Rottenmouth Viper a little faster. So, you know, turn 1 Bobble, turn 2, you know, zombie infestation, turn 3, whatever, blood fountains, maybe you make a zombie there. You can power out Rotten Mouth Viper pretty quick on turn 3 or 4. But then, of course, we still have Monument to Endurance, so we can grind to that long game, which plays really well with Currency Converter. And this just feels like it has a bit more to do in the early game, and it's going to be a bit more consistent with all these 4-ofs, whereas Tezzeret can just sort of, 1, get you some situational cards, but 2, it actually provides you additional value untapping the Currency Converter, and between Blood Fountain plus Citadel, Vault of Whispers, the treasures that you're making, and things like that, it's actually pretty easy to ultimate him. In terms of the mana base, we're still playing the Gaia Reach as another discard outlet, a couple Herb Board to make sure Gaia Reach and Darksteel Citadel can tap for black. 4 Felda Profane as some additional removal to battle to Fatal Push and Grimbauble, but the main deck is only tweaked a little bit. We still have that same sort of grindy core with Zombie Infestation. As for the sideboard, like I said, when we play these decks, we're kind of always changing things, so we might switch this up between matches. But I went with 4 Duress just to hit, you know, control, combo, whatever we might need it against, even like Affinity. It's not horrible. Surgical Extraction as some combo removal plus Graveyard Hate. And then I am playing some additional small toolbox targets for Tezzeret. So Graft Digger's Cage, which is actually pretty decent against like Val combo. Stops their Court of Calling and their Green Sun Zeniths and Collected Company. Plus, you know, Graveyard Reanimator kind of stuff. Pithy Needle, mainly for like Boros Energy, hitting a Johnny or Goblin Bombardment, stuff like that. Vexing Bauble, for some other shenanigans going on. Shifting Woodlands, Omniscience, you know, whatever. And then Torpor Orb, which you can't tutor, but just seems kind of decent in this meta. And then I'm testing Cry of the Carnarium over Toxic Deluge. I feel like the Exile might be helpful, and we can afford the double black. Not sure it's going to be better overall. I think Toxic Deluge is just going to be better in, you know, each given situation. If we need to like wipe out a Shieldred or something, and we can do it for 5, but we'll try Cry to start. And then just a single Ashiok, hates on graveyard stuff, prevents searches, and whatever. So this isn't really set in stone, not very static. We'll probably change it as we go along. But let's hop into some games and see how we do. Alright, chat. Let's update everything. Do I have stream updated? I do have stream updated. Love that for me. Chad, do we have anything? We just have Living Twister, right? We already tried that deck. This is kind of interesting, huh? Play Bone Miser and Zombie Infestation and then just make a bajillion. If your like whole deck is non-creatures, you just make an army. I don't really want to spend rares on that, but it's interesting. All right, chat, let's try some games. We'll probably get wrecked. I wish we had Bobble, dude. Do I want to tech a Numa in the mana base? We probably do, right? All right, we'll play some best of 3. Based on how our other decks went, I'm not sure we're going to do much better here, but we'll try our best, chat. We will try our best. Oh, chat, we do have new followers. Necrotic Nick and Peter Bruegel. Shout out to those guys. And yesterday, someone named Turbo Fa subscribed to me on YouTube. Wow. Look at me go, chat. Shout out to those guys. My main mamma jammas. Oh, my stomach is like in pain. Alright, this is match number 1. We're gonna maul this opener. And we're gonna keep this one. And we're gonna chuck back the blood fountain here. And lead on a currency converter. What are we against? Auras? That's no fun for us, chat. Auras probably means... I was thinking of playing some Edicts and stuff in the sideboard. Or maybe even more Lilianas. Let's play second, whatever, and pass. Core Spirit Dancer, that's a good one. I don't think we really beat this deck, if I'm being honest. Alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, chat doesn't do a whole lot if you do that. Chat, we're gonna get eaten alive by auras. Ow. Especially when all our creatures are black creatures, huh? Now we can do this and put the Oval Chase back in the graveyard. Discard both of these. Let's create a treasure and draw a card. Do this just for funsies. Not looking good, chat. Not a great start, boys. We'll go into the next game. Rip Areno. Yeah, we don't have a ton against them. I mean, targeted removals, targeted removal. We have to get these very early in order to do much. And, like, we also have to be on curve for Cry of the Carnarium, so this isn't great. I don't think I hate bringing in Duress. Liliana's pretty good. We'll keep the Profanes in. I don't think Rottenmouth is going to do a ton against them, so maybe we'll just drop those completely and plan on trying to grind the best we can. I think I'm also going to pick up an Ashiok and maybe a Surgical and drop a couple Blood Fountains. Actually, maybe a Zombie Infestation. We'll try something like that. Auras, if you're not prepared for Auras, that's why it's good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? Jeez Louise. Okay, this hand's fine. We have a Felder Profane. We have a Soul Guide to cycle. We have a Vault of Whispers. He doesn't know we're playing Tezzeret, so he probably thinks we brought that out of our sideboard, but... Needle Verge, good for me. We'll play this tapped, pass back to Op. We're just gonna start Ashiok-ing him. He brought in Hushbringer, or he probably had Hushbringer main. We brought in Ashiok just to mainly stop Light Pause. But, yeah. It's tough here. You know? We do get to bobble it, which is pretty sweet. I actually think I'm going to crack this lantern now. See if we can get another land, which we don't. We do, however, find a zombie infestation, so hopefully we can just monument next turn. He finds a Spirit Dancer. We are digging for a couple things. We can at least dump our hand in order to do some shenanigans here. Second infestation. Let's drop this. Mill him some more. Pretty good. We'll see what he swings at. Chat, we're listening to the B-Roll Essentials Fall 2025. Got the autumn vibes. Okay, decides to smack our Ashiok. Let's see if he has second Light Pause. Indeed he does. That hurts, chat. Ashiok's actually pretty decent against them, surprisingly. Gives them something to swing at. Do we see a shelter here? Indeed we do. I think we definitely get rid of... Let's get rid of Cry of the Tornado. Okay, that was a good draw. Maybe he sacks the Spirit Dancer? We already got rid of 2 of those, didn't we, though? Yeah, we did. I don't think it's worth eating it. And you know I'm going to say that. It's going to come back to bite me. He probably has second Spirit Dancer in hand, you know? Ethereal Armor. What else does he have at the 1-drop slot? He's just going straight for a rescue. Let's swap out the Cries for Toxic Deluge. Just, I would be okay with a Toxic Deluge here. Could have killed both the Spirit Dancer and that. Only taking 6 life, reset him. Still have an Ashiok. It's not the worst. Plus, we're playing main deck Shadow Spear. So, like, we have a way to hedge ourselves a little bit. Is he debating on going for one more? Swings at us. We find a Duress. We're gonna get rid of our Oval Chase. We can make 1 zombie. But we need... If we duress, we can make 1, but we need 2. We're at 9. Plus he has First Strike. We're basically just dead. And he just has a full hand of... Oh boy! Not a good start, chat. Not a good start. Should we spin the wheel again? Okay, let's change a couple things. We're gonna... I feel like we're gonna run into so much auras. It's nice to have Shadow Spear in the main deck, too. To get rid of Hexproof and Indestructible. But... we're gonna swap these out right away, I think. I mean, what else? We could just, like, have more... maybe we get rid of Torpor Orb and we just play a second Lily. Do we like that? I kind of like that. Let's spin into something like that and go for another one. Ba, ba, ba. Where's Vibin tonight? Oh, guys. Taekwondo Joe. Isn't that funny? I do Taekwondo, chat. All right. We have a hand that does stuff, so we're gonna keep it. We're gonna do our best. Let's lead on a tapped Fellmire and go from there. Commercial district. We on a little woodland something here. Let's throw straight into a zombie infestation. We can discard Oval Chase and start beating down with some zombie. Maybe we commit a little bit here. We did see a Jund Ice Till deck the other day that was pretty hot. We're just gonna go all in on zombies. It's also nice that we have some indestructible lands in case he's doing something silly here with Ghost Hoarders or Fields. Darksteel is helpful. Second Infestation. What you got for me? Kozilek's Return. Of fucking course he's playing Kozilek's Return, chat. Not a Eldrazi Insight and we get K returned. God damn it. Ooh, look at that. We have some forests. Gaia Reach Sanitarium's pretty good. God damn it, chat. Why are people teching for my zombies? The old double Ice Till. I'm into it. Ice Till's such a sweet card, though. I want to see what he's doing with it. So far, it's nothing. It's just lands. You guys see we're getting Valakut? What else are we doing? We didn't even talk about all the stuff coming to us from Arena Cube. We got some Nutter Butter stuff going on. Alright, he blows up that, which we knew was coming, which is nice for us. We will go get a Swamp, but that also gives us the ability to Fatal Push this, which is very good. Rottenmouth Viper. We need another land for that. We're gonna get Ghost Hoarded out. All right, there's a lot to bring in this next game. I think I want Deluge's Ashiok. Keep Soul Guide Lantern in. I don't think the rest is worth it. I think we're just going to trade out this zombie infestation for a Viper. We'll go from there. Of course, you can just discard lands and stuff, but... we can go from there. Oh, chat. Can you believe Halloween's already next week, too? Jesus Christ. We're getting K commanded. For 7. Chat. Is he on, like, green-red land destruction, and he's not fully Eldrazi? Like, do we think he's playing, he's gotta be playing, like, Micro Spawn, right? Or Micro, whatever it's called. That's kind of wild, huh? Surgical, Toxic Deluge, Ashiok. Lily? No. Do we need the Duresses? I don't think so. Jesus Christ. I think I want to get rid of the Shadow Spear. I think we can cut some Baubles and some Blood Fountains. I don't think Baubles is going to be good at all, actually. We'll try something like that. Holy moly. I love that we are seeing quite a bit of diversity as we're playing the last few streams. We've seen all sorts of stuff, but geez Louise, is our deck not tech to fight any of it? Currency Converter into a Zombie Infestation feels pretty good. I do know, obviously, Ops run in Cage return, so that hurts. Goes for a Sprawl. We might get rid of this Rottenmouth and the push, I think. He dumps a return. Okay, so he is on green-red Eldrazi land shenanigans, which is good to know. Let's throw here plus push. We're gonna exile both of these. We could just fire up a... Chat, how do you feel about just firing up a fucking Rottenmouth Viper? Is that wild? Should we just say suck it and go for it? That's interesting, huh? Or we could just get an endurance going. Or just, you know what? Screw the, we don't need the extra body. We could have kept the currency converter there, but we're just going all in on this Rottenmouth and seeing what happens. There's no rules. We'll see if his big things can beat our big things, which they probably can. I don't know if any of you follow CSGO, but that whole thing is wild too, huh? Where they just basically collapse the market. Oh, yeah. We get micro spawn, chat. That feels great. Like the other versions of this list, I also think we're just not good against Eldrazi. Like, our long game's pretty good, but their long game is much better. Their early game's much better. They're playing ridiculous stuff. Has anyone played Rottenmouth Viper with Hardened Scales? Or not Hardened Scales. Shoot. What's the card that... Not Doubling Season. Isn't there a smaller card that puts additional types of counters? Or am I just thinking of Proliferate? I'm thinking of something else. Oh, and then, see, we're just gonna get, like, World Breakered. Yeah. Like, blows up, what? Our Darksteel Citadel? Deals 5 to everything. Or not. Could swing it us for 3. Second Citadel is hot. We get 3 traders here, so he's gonna probably throw World Breaker back into his hand. Discard, discard. Lose 4. Or discard. Lose 8. Block, block. Sacks the Utopia Sprawl. Even better. Redonkulous, chat. We get ran over, baby. I don't know what mono black... I mean, I guess we didn't get any of our sideboard stuff either. Not that it would have mattered in this situation. But we'll call that an easy loss on our part. Jeez. That was what? Eldrazi Panza? Get dumpstered. Chat, we got dumpstered. It's like that guy on Instagram who sings like Hugh Jackman all the time. Whoa. I'm just entertaining myself. No one's here. I'm just hanging with myself right now. Chat, they better give us Urza's Saga and Historic. That's all I want. That opens up a lot of decks. Alright. Let's try the next one, boys. Simple little hands. No 2-drop, but a nice hand of 3 drops. We'll lead on a Soul Guide Lantern here. If we need to cycle it, that'd be great, but we're just gonna chill. Opponent starts on a swamp. Beautiful. We'll probably drop this Tez first. Jet Medallion. Okay, I'm glad we have the Soul Guide Lantern then. Let's go grab a currency converter. Hopefully we're just getting Jet Storm with Priest of Gix. Unstoppable Slasher. Okay, something a little different, chat. Good for us. Okay, what do we want to do? Do we want to Fel the Profane that and just chill for a turn? Or do we want to... Let's currency converter. Yeah. Yeah? Currency converter will draw and discard. We'll discard one Felda Profane. Exile that. Let's untap. I know we could have discarded Daredevil there too. Vault of Whispers. We're gonna hold up the converter for now. But I think we're just gonna want to start blocking. We'll see. You might just play a Bloodletter. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, boys. All right. Opponent looks like they're gonna give us a little swingaroo. We'll throw a currency converter in response. Put this back in our grave, make it 2/2. We'll see if he has a push. Doesn't look like it, which is good for us. Debating on what we want to do next turn. Worm Coil Larva. Hell yeah, opponent. Don't know what the heck you're doing, but I like it. We're gonna discard. No, we want the value off of this first, right? Yeah. So discard both of these. Trigger, 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 trigger. Let's create a treasure and draw a card. Blood Fountain's pretty good. Put a loyalty counter on that. We're gonna return both of these to our hands. Make a zombie, and then we're gonna play this Blood Fountain. Get 2 triggers on good old Tezzy Baby, and then I think we just want to alt Tez right away here. Let's turn this blood token into a 3/3. I feel like we got a pretty good setup going here. We can start making zombies. Also, it might be worth it to probably exile one of these oval chases so we can get a... I guess it doesn't really matter. We can get 2 zombies going anyway since it's on their turn. But we didn't do the -3, and then we'll rebuy one of them, make a second 2/2 with the converter. Create a treasure, draw a card. Gaia Reach is good. We're gonna discard both of these again. Lose 3 life. Exile one of them. Decline the other. And then we'll put one of them back into our graveyard. I don't think I mind if he swings at us and we double block the Worm Coil. Only makes what, 1/2s? And a 1/2, 2/1? That's such a fun card. I think we'll block both. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot to do whatever we want here. Plus, we're going to start pumping our treasure tokens into 3/3s. And we have a Castle Locthwain. I think we're just fine. Goes for the throats are 1. Okay. Maybe a second one? No. Okay. Good for us. That guy's tapped for a couple turns. Flesh Gorger. Only has a little guy, though. Okay, what do we want to do here, chat? Do we want to discard both of these? I think so. We'll get going right away here. Treasure. Let's draw. Yeah, we'll exile that. Do we want to fell the profane? We'll exile that too. We can make opponent lose 3. I'm gonna decline that because we can put a land back into our graveyard, right? And that makes a treasure. So we can get both of these back. I'm gonna fell the profane this and lose 3. We could also rebuy. This is only creatures, right? No, let's do that on his turn. We'll turn a treasure into a 3/3 and smack him. I guess we don't have to rebuy anything. Opponent's just kind of chilling. We might see something big. Like I said, might see something big. A double sack, possibly. No, just makes 2/2s. Okay. In response, I think we're gonna start making them lose some life here. And then maybe we'll exile one of those. That feels fine. Opponent doesn't do anything. Okay, interesting. Let's chuck that back in the graveyard. Let's play our blood fountain. Make some tokens here. Bring back both of those. Discard both of these. Oh, chat, this deck's so sick. Let's lose 3 and draw. No and no. Play land for turn. Let's draw off of this. This opponent's just dead. They're pretty close. Let's also let's buy those back. They're just dead, right? We're gonna kill them on their turn. Off of the other monument trigger. This was such a sweet game. We'll stop on their upkeep. Lose 3, make your treasure. Nice. Okay, so they're not Jetstorm. Why are people so dumb? Okay, that was super sick. Nothing crazy. They're just kind of on a big boy stuff. So I think we're gonna bring in a couple toxic deluges. We saw some removal. I think duress is actually probably okay here. I also don't mind another lily. Not sure if we need pithing needle entirely. We could probably drop a monument, drop an infestation, drop a couple blood fountains. Fatal push doesn't seem incredible. I don't know if Shadow Spear is probably fine. We'll drop a converter. We'll try something like that. Be a little more mid-rangey. Try and outgrind them more, but whew, when you get the engine up and running, boys, it's nutter butters. Turn 1 deluge Turn to nothing. We hope we find a land and fire up a Toxic Deluge. A couple turns to do it. We're going to try it out. We're on the draw. We got a Shadow Spear too. Hey, opponent. Oh, nice draw. Let me see what you're working with, baby. Murderous Rider, Phyrexian Arena. Awesome. Take him off some card advantage. So he's just like a mono black mid-range shell, which is fine. I like that we drew that land. Hopefully we can go get a Tezzeret up and running here, but nothing from opponent there. We'll play our Shadow Spear. And actually, next turn we'll probably take the turn off just to play Monument. If he wants to jam a Murderous Rider, or maybe he has a Phyrexian. Yeah. Am I okay with him hitting me for a turn? I think I am. Unless he top decks Bloodletter and we're fucked. In which case, I deserve to die. But he might just equip Jet Medallion. Yeah, you got it. Swings. Okay. Takes us down to 8. Beautiful. We're just gonna profane it. Give us a couple turns. We'll see if he fires up Faceless Haven. Praven! Coming in hot with a sub. What a guy. Am I right? What a guy. Over here subscribing for 5 months. That's almost 6, Praven. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Alright, opponent decided not to give us a little smackaroony, which I enjoy very much. So we're going to Tez. It's going. We're not doing too bad. I messed around with the shell, and I feel pretty good about what we're jamming tonight. We're gonna grab a currency converter, throw this bad boy down, and then we're gonna put a little loyalty on that. We'll see if he wants to snipe it. This Faceless Haven might fuck us, but that's okay, chat. But we decided to. Hello? We're leaning into currency converter plus Tezzeret. You know what? I'm sorry. We are 0-1. We lost to what did we lose to? Green Red Eldrazi Panza. He was playing Ice Till. Dude, I made like 6 zombies and then I don't think it was 6. I think we started off with like 3 zombies and then he proceeded to K return me. I was like, okay, alright. No thank you. I'm good. Chat, how do you feel about me Toxic Delusioning this guy? Because I don't feel good about it at all. Because we're actually just dead to Faceless Haven if we do that. Oh. Opponent's cards are so annoying. Maybe we should play like Deadly Cover Up. Or Damnation. We could bobble and then... If we... if we bobble first... and do it on this, we then can deluge for 3, so we're not dead to the Faceless Haven, but we're close. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think we were playing Cry of the Carnarium, but it wasn't enough. Okay, opponent sees the line. Doesn't know how to tap his Faceless Haven. Because I have an Urborg out. And then he equips Shadow Spear. And we die. Alright, let's do game 3. Fuck! I don't even know if Duress is that good here. To be honest. Is this get exiled immediately? No, so we could technically surgical it. I don't really want to surgical it. But we could bring in a Grafter's Cage. Maybe we drop one Bobble and bring in a Push, because I feel like that's going to be more relevant. But, Dam kills... Dam is target creature, or you overload it for each creature. And you have to splash into white. There is the 3-mana Cleave card. Is that creatures 2 or less? I don't know if we need Soul Guide Lantern either. I don't know if he's playing any Reanimator kind of shenanigans. Let's try this. But I really liked Tez plus Converter as like a build your own zombie infestation. You should have seen the first game was crazy. Twitch really wants me to share stuff. Watch streak reach. Praven is currently on a 5-stream streak. Oh my god, Praven. Who knew? Who knew you were on such a streak? This hand's pretty good. Turn 1 Duress. What you got for me? Bitter Triumph and Phyrexian Arena. Okay. He does have Mana Gorger, which is whatever, but we can at least get a Converter up and running here. Praven, I'm just happy you shared stuff. And also, did I thank you? I think I thanked you. Thank you for your subscription. Ooh! Give me another one. I don't know why opponent... Is he bringing that in just for... Ooh! Give me your Jet Medallion, baby! I guess he wants to take out my Planeswalkers. Okay. Alright. Okay. I can deal with a little zombie infestation. We can start... We can make what? 2 guys a turn here? I'd like another land, but we could also dive headfirst into this this Rottenmouth Viper, but not when he has that in hand. So we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna exile just one of them to start. Good thing I did. We're gonna drop this and put this back into the yard, then play this and get him back. And then we'll just chill for a turn. He does have Bitter Triumph. He might just jam this Flesh Gorger. Okay, chat, I'm a little sick of the fall B-roll essentials. What should we switch to? Do you want Inspired by Gilmore Girls? Classical what's classical minimalism? Is this an instant? It is. Does that mean we're gonna have to make 3 blockers here? Okay, classical minimalism's not it either. That's not it, chap. That's not it, chief. We're just gonna go back to our classics. Alright, I think we have to here, right? We'll do the same thing we did last turn. We'll exile 1. So that way we can make another zombie next turn. I assume we might see a Bitter Triumph here, maybe. Probably not, because he can just Death Touch all 3. But if we can get the Bitter Triumph out of his hand, that'd be fantastic. I will happily trade a Triumph for one of these. Oh, yeah, chat. Okay. He took some bait. We still get to block that and reset it. Beautiful. Okay. We're doing great here, boys. Now, my question is, chat. Oh, my God. Does it get any better? What a top deck. Put that in the yard. Throw down a Vault of Whispers. Get back some frickin' value, baby. We could also go all in on this Rottenmouth Viper. What are the chances opponent has another something in hand? If we do this, we have to sack all... we can make another thing, and then we can sack 2 of those, plus... We can just sack both zombies, right? Let's do that. Is that crazy? No, it's not crazy. Let's hope he doesn't have another removal spell in hand. Go all in on the Viper here, boys. I assume he just loses 4. Tez off the top would be nice. Monument off the top would be nice. A Monument off the top would be really nice. Does he have a second? Oh, chat, did we make the wrong decision? Does he have another Bitter Triumph? Or a Murderous Rider? Ah, oh, fuck me. You hate to see it, boys. We tried. Make it 2/2. Let's draw a card. Okay, we like that a lot. We're gonna have to take a hit here. But he goes for the Flesh Gorger, which does have Menace. That's gonna hurt. Next turn. Urborg off the top here. Okay, so let's draw Tez. What is Tez doing for us? I'm not sure. We could go fetch... Well, okay. Let's see. We're not dead completely. If we fetch a Grafdigger's Cage, we get back both of this, and he can't return his Slasher. So let's do that. Let's Cage, counter on Tez. Bring that back. Bring that back. Just play the Urborg, and we'll just pass back. And then next turn, we can make this turn, we can make 2 2/2s. Either way, I think we have to triple block the Slasher. And take 3 off the Gorger. Slasher, Gorger, I hardly know her! Shut up. Alright. Maybe he'll take bait and swing you something else. But let's see. Let's do this like we normally would. Get double converter triggers. I think we're going to exile both here. Because we're going to be able to untap converter next turn twice if we want to draw and do whatever. So let's triple block here. That dies. Grafdigger's Cage stops it from coming back, so we're okay. And then we get, like... What do we get? Just a little equip here? Okay. Chat, we're okay. We're coming back here, baby. Another Oval Chase is nutter butters, dude. Jeez Louise. Wow. Okay. What do we want to do? Draw and discard? And see what we get? Oh! Oh my god, does it get any better, chat? I think we're gonna decline both of those. We're not dead yet. We're close, but we're not dead. We will see a whatever here. But we have 2 blockers. Tez plus currency converter is nutty, dude. He has menace and trample. So obviously if he removes something, we're going to take a hit. But maybe he'll finally swing at Tez. Oh. I mean, we could just let him go, but we will block. How dangerous is it for me to pop off this castle? What a grind fest, dude. This deck's kind of cool, though. Liliana Dreadhorde. Okay. I don't think we brought in our Pithy Needles, did we? No. Alright, let's draw off of this. We'll take 1. Second Tez and a converter. Ooh, boy. First time chatter. Fatal. Hello, Fatal. Welcome to stream. Let's crack a lackin'. So let's dump this in the yard. Make it 2/2. Let's play currency converter. Trigger to get back all those, plus fire up that, which is great. Let's then what? What do I have to go snag? Anything good? Maybe we just go get our own. I think we just go get our own Shadow Spear here. So in that case, let's discard these. Which one is this? Yeah, we'll exile there. Is that the right one? Yeah. Decline the others. Make a 2/2. Put that in our yard. We're gonna discard both of these. I don't think we need second Tez right now. Decline, decline, decline. Your mom, decline. Make a 2/2. Shadow Spear. Get all of those back to our hands. Beautiful. Throw that on there. And we're going to chill for a turn. Nothing much. Just finding my last upgrade to my commander deck. What's up with you? Not much. We're just playing a little Zombulment. This is version 3. A little bit of upgrades from the other day. What makes the zombies? So there's the worm coil larva. Gross. I think we have to swing at Lily here, right? Which is tough. We could also just start playing these oval chase. I don't really want to, but we could. What commander deck are you working on? We're gonna is this the other one? No. We will exile 2 of these. Is that what we wanted to do? Yes. Second Urborg. Do I have a way? Let's draw and discard this oval chase. Techanuma's pretty good. Let's tap this for black. Let's play second Urborg. What does Technonuma get me back? Rottenmouth Viper? That does not give me an additional anything. So let's dump this oval chase into the yard. Tier 2 bracket 5. Interesting. Do you play a lot of comp? Do I want to Technonuma here, chat? I think I have to. Let's untap this currency converter and make another 2/2. And then let's Technonuma and then get back Rottenmouth. We will actually exile that because that gives us a treasure. Ooh, and it gives us another Tezzeret. Don't think we need it now. But let's swing. Is it crazy to swing all 4 at Lily? That ult's at 9. Let's swing 4 at Lily. Does this have menace? No. And then we can move. Let's do that. Let's hold his Lily back for a turn or two. We'll gain 3, go to 7. And then we'll move the Shadow Spear. No, I'm just getting it after 6 years away from it for a different format. Gotcha. How'd you find this stream? We usually don't get a lot of new people here. Oh, he blocked all of those. Wow. I sort low to high. Hell yeah, you do. Well, welcome. My name's Plum. I am a writer for mtgazone.com, and also creator of the Jank Tank, under construction. But the Jank Tank is a website that is exactly what it sounds. It's just a library of jank decks. It's in the process. I'm building it by myself, but we stream mainly arena formats, historic especially, but we also dabble in Timeless and Pioneer. But I have a modern background. Played modern paper for like 12 years. Chat, he killed my murderous rider because he hates me. But I appreciate you stopping by. We don't really... I mostly just stream to create video content for the articles. But we got a small little crew here. We just hang out, we vibe, listen to the sunny beats, as they say. No swing from the Wormcoil larva. Oh my Lanta. Took us long enough to find a freaking monument to endurance. Top 250 Grand Prix 2019. Hell yeah. Chat, do you see the value we're about to get? Oh, baby. All right, now we're up and running, boys. Let's make some freaking zombies. So if I do this in full control, in response to the monument triggers... Am I in full control? I am, yeah? Okay. So we're going to make a treasure and draw a card. And then in response, we're going to discard the other 2 ovals. So that way we can get all 4 of our oval chases back. So we can make 2 zombies every turn cycle, and opponent loses 6 every turn cycle. We will actually... Oh my god, watch this. We can exile these. Hold on, we gotta be in full control again. Sorry. And then in response, we can also put these back in our graveyard before the monument goes off to create 2 more additional 2/2s. That's what I played. I ran Jun Hydras. That was pretty baller. Yeah, we just try and play... Opponent's on an interesting list, actually. They're Jet mid-range. Usually you just see Jet combo, but they're swapping. Oh, chat! The value. But I played... My first modern deck was Living End. Like, old Living End with Violent Outbursts and all that fun stuff. What do you think opponent has in here? Anything good? We'll check it out. And then I played... you can post deck list in here if you'd like. And then I played Living End for a long time. We're going to swing all 4 here again at opponent. At the Lily. See if he trades out anything. But yeah, feel free to post lists. If you type, what is it? Exclamation point decks. I don't know if you're much of a... Are you a historic player? That should give you the link to my Mox field, where we have all sorts of stuff on there. All right, we're slowly whittling down that. We still have quite the army. We're gonna re-equip this on a 2/2, and then on his upkeep, we're gonna fire up some infestations. Or, yeah, some zombies. We're starting to get to a point where we might just be able to kill him. We have 33 cards. Opponent has 38. We know he drew a land. Ways you can pull it up on stream. Gotcha. Let me crack her open. Corpse Jack Menace. Holy moly. I haven't seen that card in the age of a dog. Do we? No, we're gonna do that on his turn, like I said. We're in full control. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Let's do this and draw. We're gonna decline all the converter things here. Second Rotten Mouth's pretty. Ooh, actually, we might be able to. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped right over it, chat, but that's okay. We're gonna return these to hand. Turn that to hand. Oh, I didn't even need full control. I fucked up. But you know what? There's no rules here. Opponent will lose 3. We'll resolve all that. Let's put 1. Which one is this? Since we fucked up, we're going to exile both of these. Make our zombie. Do that, do that, do that, do that, and do that. Alright. We'll chill for a second. But I play old school to start, not the new age combo meta stuff. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel like. Historic's in an interesting spot with Auras and Eldrazi being such top dogs. But Timeless is a little too inbred for me when you get Omniscience done turn 2. I like the pool that it has, but kind of tough at the moment. Chat, what are we doing? Are we just double Rotten Mouthing next turn? I kind of feel like that's the play of the game. Let's discard these. And then we can use Currency Converter to... I got less than 9 minutes on the clock. Jeez Louise. Might have to start swinging an opponent here, chat. Fatal Push is sick. That's a 5-drop, though. Okay, so let's convert. Let's go put this land onto the field. That returns 2 of those. I know we're not getting full value here. Again, I should have full controlled, but that's okay. Let's put this back into the yard. Let's crack this for a black and Fatal Push a Murderous Rider. I think we're going to kill his Lily. We're going to... Yeah, we have to kill his Lily. That's the only thing that's really bothering us here, right? He has a Faithless Haven. Okay, so let's equip. And we'll swing out. If he wants to kill the one we equip, that's fine too. But we're going to swing all over here. Let's see. You could also block with Faceless Haven, but here's my Landfall Mutate Historic deck. Oh, I remember a good old Landfall. All right, so he does decide to blow up that. Druid class is fun. Brushfire Elemental. Mossborn Hydra. Mossborn Hydra is just a fun card, is it not? Just watching that thing climb. So he decides to shoot our Sheriff because he hates me. Opponent hates me, chat. We have, what, 6 going at it? He's going to block 3. We gain whatever. We get to at least make another zombie. And then we can Rotten Mouth. We're going to draw a card, Major Treasure. Fabled Passage. You probably want Prismatic Vista over Fabled Passage, right? Oh. Okay, well, we found a Felda Profane. So we're just going to blow up his Wormcoil Larva and trample. That might seal the deal for us, I think. I know he gets that, but at least we get to... That kills his Liliana, correct? Unless he has another... He had Fable... no, he has a Faceless Haven up. You could have a second Shoot the Sheriff. This is old school, as I said. I don't really play MTG. Gotcha. Gotcha. Have you tried... You play Brawl at all? You said you were a Commander player. For Arena, you know. They just showed off a bunch of cards coming to the powered cube. You hate Brawl. I don't play a lot of Brawl either, so I understand. We're gonna move this onto here. Where's our other other Daredevils under converted? How much time I got on the clock? 7 minutes. Okay. Just not Commander. Yeah, it's not the same. Plus, you got arenas, you got alchemy cards. I heard Brawl's a lot of, just like Timeless, it's a lot of strip mine shenanigans at the moment, which is never fun. But hopefully the arena power, I don't know what we're all getting in historic from the arena powered cube, but there's going to be a lot of hopefully fun stuff. All right, opponent's giving us trample on his worm. Shout out to the worms. What are you sending me here? Esper shifts. Shifts your sanity. Alright, let's see what Op does here. Guys, this is only game 2. We're in a... Whew. Let's make a treasure. Let's start making our opponent lose 3. Because we need to start doing some stuff here. Second monument is big. We're gonna decline that. We're gonna decline that. Bring back both of these. Let's discard one more. Go all in on these zombies. Can I just spam these? I don't really want to exile. That's your commander deck? I used to play... What did I play? Boonweaver Terrador? If we're talking about, like, competitive commander. Toxic Deluge! I sure hope it does. Oh, wait. No! Chat, why am I so stupid? I'm not paying attention. Fatal, you're distracting me. No, I'm joking. I'm making misplays here. Let's swing all. We're gonna start putting some pressure on opponent. If he blocks incorrectly, we can also just Toxic Deluge for 1 here and just wipe his board. Hopefully that's the plan. Anti-Causal Vestige, Archaeomancer, Boundless Spring. What bracket did you say this was? I'm not even familiar with all of those, but you said it was... Tier 2, bracket 5. Gotcha. Oh, chat. Are we ready to just blow our opponent to smithereens here? We got 6 minutes on the clock. Oh my god. Chat, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Watch this. Do this for 1. Oh my god, it's so good. Hell yeah. Alright. Good game. That should be, for the most part, GG's. We're gonna make him lose 6 life this turn. And you play this in paper, right? Mind Drink, Mud Mister, Swan Song, Worm Coil Larva, hell yeah. Alright. Let's get going here, chat. Lose 3. Create a treasure. Lose 3. Draw a card. We're gonna blow up that in response. But yeah, I haven't played Commander in such a long time. Do we still have Grafter's Cage? Oh, we do. Chat, we're so good at this game. Alright, let's do one more discard here. Just to draw an extra card and create a treasure token. Actually, we're just gonna... Let's just... I think we go all in here. Which one is this? If we discard it to the right converter, we can make another 2/2. How much time we got? 4 minutes, baby. Race against the clock. No. Let's just chill for a second. Alright. Equip this. He should be dead, right? We're gonna make him lose 6 here. He goes down to 10. He gains 3. And even if we don't get there, he has enough Phyrexian Arena to at least ping him for another one. Chat, this is the longest match we've played in a long time. And there's a lot of things we could have done. But let's just swing first. And see what he does. But when you do dab, are these the main decks you play when you dabble in Historic? If he's not dead here, he's dead on his upkeep. But we got him, chat. Wow. So obviously he didn't play completely optimal there. There's a lot of other stuff we could have been doing with the converters. But we left that oval chase under there, so we could have been making even more tokens. But, whew! That was a good game. That was fun. We grinded like a mother trucker there. That was sweet. That was match 2 versus Black Jet mid-range, I guess. Jerk. All right, chat. Let's update. We are 1-1. We have played 2 games. For those of you who just joined us, we try to take most of our decks through like a league, like an MTGO league. So we just play 5 matches on the ladder. We are going to buy a mythic pack because we're trying to build... We have yet to build that Moon Mist deck. We're looking for some more spiders. Only deck I play when I play other ones, my old modern deck that doesn't see the light of day. Mana deck is that, or my pre-con deck. Gotcha. Do you go to like F&M or anything? Or do you just play with friends in terms of like comp? Hex of Undeath. That's a bad card. Sick. Chat, I'm really vibing tonight. Any changes we want to make in between matches here? You play F&M? Oh, I miss F&M, dude. I think there's a place around me that I was thinking about go to, but like, I don't know where Lantern control it. And Lantern looks so different now. I don't have Urza Sagas or anything like that. And even Living End looks so different now since Violent Outburst got banned. I like our deck. I might want to play one Mycosynth Gardens to copy Endurance, but I think I'm okay so far. Spell Table. You know, I've never tried that. The only other client I used to play, we're going to match number 3 here while we're chatting. I used to play X-Mage, which is like, you're probably familiar with that. Or what was the other one? The free-to-play that didn't have a rules engine. Cockatrice? Oh my god, I hated Cockatrice. It was so annoying to click on everything. But it was fun. Both the modern deck commander, all in paper. 0 proxies, art for art, foil for foil. The one you sent in my... You got mana drains and whatnot? There's some pricey cards in here. Art for art, you said? You got the full art force? Mind break traps. Damn. Mana Vault, Soul Rain, Sensei's Top. Got Manaliths, Altar Broods, Tombs. It's a pretty list. Alright, start recording. This hand's pretty decent to start us off. Little slow in terms of lands here. This Castle Lockthwain's going to enter tap, but we do have a converter into an Infestation, so we can start getting some shenanigans going there. Looks like we are against Affinity. Those Toxic Deluges are going to put in some work. That's a hot list. Took about 7 years to build. I could see that. Opponent looks like they held most of their cards. We might see like some Ornithopter stuff here, so they get max value out of these Interlacers. Yeah. Bonesaw. Interesting. Okay, so looks like his goal is to really just wombo combo here. Jesus Christ. Okay, what a good hand from opponent. He's got plenty of gas. Hopefully, probably hit something else. Giant Craft Helm. Hell yeah. We haven't faced anyone playing, those are what, Doc Ock's Tentacles or whatever? 7 years to build. Dude, I gotta get back into some Commander. I think we're gonna bobble his Frogmite. And then we'll play a Soul Guide Lantern. I guess we'll just eat an Interlacer. He's probably playing Emery. We're 3K your currency. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think my decks were ever that expensive. I had a gold bordered Gaia's Cradle. But hell yeah, dude. Deck's fire. Alright, opponent's swinging at us for 4. We're just kind of chilling. We do have this Felda Profane. Oval Chase is sick here. Let's draw. Are we gonna get rid of this? I guess we really only need 3 mana, so we'll just pass. We can make 2 2/2s. One off the Infestation, one off the Converter. But opponent is doing a lot of stuff over there. LGS peeps are all super jealous. What do your LGS peeps play? Anything crazy? Opponent swings for 2. Alright. We'll go Oval Chase, Felda Profane. It might be better to kill the Ornithopter there, but I'd rather not try and dig for another land. So we'll make a 2/2, and then we're going to convert this Oval Chase back into yard, make another 2/2. That's pretty hot. Let's make another 2/2. Let's Blood Fountain, bring back that. We could also play this Rotten Mouth. I kind of like that. Let's swing, see if he blocks one of these Frogmites. What are the chances he has a Rebuke here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we get rebuked, okay. We did not. That's good for us. Chat, opponent had a very explosive start, and I feel like we're doing okay. I'd like to find a Tez so we can get a Shadow Spear, but I don't even know what's competitive, CDH even looks like at this. Competitive CDH? Competitive EDH. That's what the C stands for, chat. Alright. Opponent's smacking us a whole lot. Second Bobble is sick. Let's do what? I think we just kill the Frogmite. There's a chance we're dead next turn anyways. So let's swing here. We got nothing else going on. Do we want to just draw? We can do that on his turn, though. Okay, let's just pass. There's a chance he just Galvanic blasts us and we're dead. Hard cast the Emissary. Okay. Ornithopter. Chat, we're okay here. We're gonna pop the Lantern. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna crack the Lantern. Draw a card. Ooh. We also get a Bobble, which kills the Thopter. Let's keep that. Bobble kill the Ornithopter. Swing both. He could sack both of those, and he takes 4 and dies. Okay. This one runs a dual commander, Vile Smasher, and Sakashima, the Thousand Faces. I don't know what Sakashima does. 1,000 Faces? Alright, while we're chilling here, let's bring in Vexing Bobble, which is fine against Frogmite. We did see... What do we see? Chances he runs Emery. Kind of high, right? I think we're just going to bring in the Deluges. I actually don't think Liliana's that good here. Do we need Needle for anything? I guess we can name Interlacer. Is that better than Blood Fountains? Probably. Bobble actually did some work. I think Shadow Spear is fine. What are the... If he has Emery in his deck... Let's drop the Lantern. We can drop a Converter. I don't know if Push is going to be that good, but let's bring in the other that, and maybe like an Ashiok. No, we don't need Ashiok's going to be too slow here. Maybe just like a single Surgical. Pithy Needle. No, let's, you know what? Drop the Surgical. Let's bring in a single Pithy Needle. We'll try something like that. Sakashima of 1,000 Faces. Enters any other creature except it is that other abilities. Legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control. That is pretty sweet. Commander Legends. Interesting. Okay, so we have double Bobble and nothing else here. And if our opponent's as fast as they were in game... Oh, fuck me, chat. Okay. We're getting rid of this, and we're getting rid of that. We're gonna lose. We are gonna lose. We are gonna lose. Fuck me, chat. Opponent's on the old double Springleaf drum hands. Ooh! Chat, we found a zombie. I don't know if I exactly want to discard anything right now, though. Ornithopter. Into Bonesaw. He has no Interlacer, so he's just dumping his hand, which I like. Copper Cannoneer, that one hurts, boys. That one hurts. Into Frogmere Enforcer. Alright, we're a little late against this style. Opponent has some straight up gas. What are we even getting here? Let's just go grab Bobble for now. We can block the Frogmere, but we're almost never gonna have enough mana to kill the Cannoneer. Cast a lot of cantrips and big spells. Hell yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Chat. We're not beating Cannoneer into Frogmere. That's a 2-turn clock plus a Bonesaw. We just got shreked, dude. I think I'm fine with how we sided, but we just need to be on the play and not mulligan to 5. Jesus Christ. This affinity version's very quick. Alright. Game 3. This is much better. Whoa, this is way better. Bum, bum, bum. Leyline Axe. Alright. We have Oval Chase. We got Push. We have a few things here. Bonesaw. Ornithopter. We're gonna push this, and then we'll bobble his Frogmite. +1/+0, cool. I love that he plays all these little things for us to snipe. And then we have a Toxic Deluge backup. I feel pretty good here, chat. We can also, if we draw something like bleh, we can zombie, discard, and then Oval Chase. Let's start getting a whatever loop going. Pithing Needle. Let's name Leyline Axe, because we can. Play Zombie Infestation and pass. This guy's deck is worth 1.5k. That's wild. All right, chat. Give me something relevant. That is sick as frick. Let's just kill the board. I'm in no rush at the moment. We're just chilling. Discard double Oval Chase. Monument to Endurance! Oh my god. Alright. That should be GG's against opponent. We're going to discard both of these. We're going to make a treasure. And draw a card. Find a currency converter. Do this. And then we'll discard both of these again. Lose 3 life. We will exile 1. Decline the other, because then we are going to put the exile card back into our graveyard and swing for 2. Alright. I feel pretty good. Really good in 1v1s. Not so much 4-player table games. Ooh. Copper Cannoneer opponent? There she is, baby. There she is. What do we want to do? I don't think we're too threatened here. Opponent only has 1 card in hands. So we can start treasure, draw. Fatal Push is nice. Oh my god, the engine's just nutty, dude. Let's just push his Thopter because we can. Take him off a blocker. And then let's discard both again. Opponent loses 3. We will exile 1. I guess it's probably better to do that on opponent's turn, yeah? His end step, we're probably going to scry 2 off the bobble. Nice. Chat, we beat Affinity. He had a crazy second game, but... I don't really want either of those, to be honest. Fell the Profane. Hit him with a nice. Hey! Praven, you thought we were going to lose that one. Affinity Schminity. Nice. All right, boys. We're doing good. 1v1. Do you play multiplayer mainly or 1v1s? Well, your comp ED. Do they have multiplayer comp? That's a thing, right? I'm out of the loop. I just remember playing with a group of friends. I had like a competitive deck, but we didn't like go to competitive anything for it. Our LGS didn't host that kind of stuff. It's a positive win rate, miracles. You know what? Wait till I add Knuckle Blade to this deck, baby. Wait till we add Knuckle Blade. And wait till we play our next 2 matches. That's mostly how you play the game. Yeah, I figured. But I just didn't know. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. 1v1 probably isn't as popular. All right, chat. What match is this? 4? We're currently 2-1. We have a double land hand, but not really any of our engine pieces, so I think we're gonna maul this one. Oh, okay. We'll keep this one. Got all the currency converters in our entire life. I'd like a land, though, please. What is the opponent on? Esper? Oh, my article on Lamplight Phoenix went up today, I think. I don't remember. Thank you, opponent. I appreciate the free 2-2. I appreciate the other 2-2. Sure. I appreciate you. We'll just hold on. We can make more 2-2s. Not sure they're gonna be amazing. Chat, we're just gonna discard both of these in response. Is that crazy? Is it crazy to go all in on this currency converter? I don't think so. I feel pretty good about this. We are gonna leave that. We might see a board wipe here, but we can at least make another 2-2 immediately. Another zombie infestation is pretty hot too. We're gonna draw and discard, I think. Rotmouth Viper. It might have been right to just do another convert it into a 2-2. Momentum Breaker. You got it. Is this that deck we played against the other day? With, what's the copy? Whatever you call it. Chat. We're just gonna hold on to these, I think. We can make 4 power at the end of turn. Chat, this deck's doing better. Comparative to yesterday. Okay, opponent does have Restless Anchorage as a blocker, which is fine. I guess we're just gonna keep fueling this converter. Wow, what a sick little combo, am I right? I guess we really didn't need to exile the Technuma. Alright, so, he'll fire up an Anchorage, but opponent's basically dead in 2 turns just to Monument triggers. So next turn, we can draw and discard and hit him for 3. He goes down to 1. And then, we'll be fine. But, wow, what a early... We'll put the mouth back in. Okay. Draw and discard. Oval Chase Daredevil is fire there. Opponent loses 3 life. And we'll take it to the next one. Beautiful! Chat! Praven, look! Our deck works! They're on... We saw a deck like this the other day. Where they play... What's the enchantment that copies things every upkeep? I don't remember. I think we want to be a little mid-rangey against them. Not mid-rangey, but more control. So I think I want to bring in the Duresses and an extra Lily. I don't see a reason for Deluge. I could see a Surgical coming in. We don't know a ton about what else they're playing, but I think I am going to drop some Baubles and maybe just all the Baubles and keep, like, the pushes for the whatever. I also don't know if Rottenmouth's going to be incredible here. Maybe we can drop 1 Converter, too. We'll try something like that. Ooh. Chat, this one, we are... Whew! We're vibing. We're in there like swimwear, baby. Alright. Turn 1 Converter, turn 2 Infestation. Looks like we're just going to have a little replay of last game. Currency Converter's so good. Oh my god. You could... Bandits talent. Hell yeah, brother. Bandits talent me, baby. Give me some tutus. Oh my god, the fact that we just get to... It's just a replay of last game, huh? Let's see if we can find a land and get this monument up and running. Momentum Breaker. Let's discard this push plus this Oval Chase. Or even if we just get a Tezzeret going. But I think a land off the top would be best. Oh, we got a little Thoughtseize or something? What we got, baby boy? Oh, he took my monument. What a nerd. Ooh, let me duress ya. Ah, he is on Estrid's Vindication. I knew it. We'll put this back in there and swing. I mean, I think we're okay. We're just kind of chilling. He can Invitation, Momentum Breaker us. There's a Verdict. That sucks. Lance? Hell yeah. What are we getting here? I think we just grab a Blood Fountain. And then we'll save the Currency Converter Zombie for his turn. But this at least gives us back... It gets us 2 counters on Tez, plus gets back our Oval Chase. Estrid's Invocation. Okay. Yes. Copies that, which is fine. We'll make a 2/2 here. And then we can, ooh. What do we want to do? I think we're gonna draw and discard. Ooh, that's good for us. And then we can just keep saving cards for his, or save the 2/2s for his turn. He does have Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And it's interesting that he just wants to keep giving us more fuel, but... Okay. Goes for Divine Purge. That's a good one, chat. That sucks for us. But I guess we can just replay it. That one hurt. That one hurt, baby boy. We can do this. Get back that. Draw and discard. This. Take action. And then untap this and play a vault. And put another counter on that. And then we can go tutor something else up. But we are pretty close here. We're going to probably take 3 off this hive. Second Divine Purge. Fuck me, chat. Ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. We don't have a 7. We find a Duress. So we can Vault of Whispers. Ow. I guess we can go do this. And we didn't really bring a Pithing Needle, did we? No, we might need to bring one for game 3. But we're just dead here, right? We're going to take 3 off the hive and then 4 off the double bandits talent next turn. I think we'll bring in Puffing. Yeah, okay. He sees the line, chat. Let's bring in Needles. But I think we're fine. Currency Converters, Nutter Butters, Deluge, Surgical. We didn't really see anything else relevant. So I think we'll... I guess we could also bring in another Surgical, but I don't hate it. I don't think we need a Soul Guide. Drop 1 Blood Fountain. Run it back. I like it, chat. All right, game 3. We can't keep it, right? It's too. Ugh. Chat. Fuck me. Oh, double oval chase is pretty good. You know what Thoughtseize us? Take my zombie infestation. Damn. Chat, we're definitely gonna lose this one. I'm all to 5 is not what we needed there. Ripperino. Hopeless Nightmare. He kept in a lot of discard against us. The deck that is okay with discarding things, which is interesting. Hopeless Nightmare. You can hit our other one. Land off the top would be sick nasty. Someone manifest. Fuck me. Why has our deck decided to do it now, you know? Land! Fuck! Why does our deck decide to hate me now? Why wouldn't you... I feel like you would rather copy Bandit's talent there, huh? Ah! Ah! Chat! We can start lilying him. Is that going to get us anywhere? Probably not, but... Oh, but if he finds more lands, he has a Restless Anchorage to put faster pressure on us. And he's going to probably outdraw us via Bandit's talent, so... Not great. We tried, chat. I do like this enchantment-based Esper list, though. This is like the 3rd or 4th time we've ran into it on stream. It's pretty cool. Especially since you can run Divine Purge and not worry about... I guess we should have. I should have. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? All right, we just die, right? This is one or fewer. Yeah. Ripperino. What a shitty mulligan. But it happens. It's part of the game, baby. You win some, you lose some. And, you know, Plum, we lose a lot. We lose a lot. Let me tell you. Rip. All right, 2-2. We got one more match. That was a rough third game. One more. I feel like if we play, once we play one more, I feel like I've had my Rotten Mouth Viper fill. We'll have to play. We'll have to find something else to play. Oh no. Oh no, poor Plum. Has to play a real deck. Whoa. Chat, I've been like nursing a hammy injury, and I started like doing legs again. I got that DOMS. I'm so sore. It's like from Monday. Going to try the historic qualifiers. Possibly. This hand is sick, chat. Alright, match number 5. This hand's a beaut. And we'll probably get shit stomped. But you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. That's how much I don't care. When are they? I never pay attention to that stuff. I really should. Can I bring 80 card Naya Warriors? Is that allowed? Can I Gornog some people? Chat, remember the stream was just about Gornog? This Saturday, best of 1. Next weekend, best of 3. Okay, we could... oh, fuck. We're going to sell Eldrazi, chat. Oh, God. Eldrazi. You hate to see it. Time for the Knuckles. What if I don't want to play Knuckles? What are we just starting here? Push and Oval Chase, maybe? Fucking Sowing Microspawn, huh? He takes us off a colorless source, which is interesting. I would have expected him to take the Vault of Whispers, but that's okay. Does set us back. Can't curve into this monument anymore. But possibly. I would like to. We're gonna get rid of this battle at the bridge. We're gonna exile both of those. Put this back into there, and then we're gonna play this tapped. We'll Blood Fountain. Can I rearrange these? Oh my god, I can, chat. No one told me. Look at the plays here. So look at that. We can stack the traders where we exile that, and then to get it back the first time, and then we could put it back in the graveyard and get it back off the trader from the blood token. I don't think we're gonna out mid-range opponent, but I feel like they got K-Command kind of mana, baby. Do I want to exile here? I really would like to top deck a land. Fuck me. What's my plan here, chat? I think we're going to discard Oval Chase. He could K-Command in response if he wants, which I think he's probably going to do. There's no reason for him to hold up that much mana. JK, chat. It was an Udin's Binding. We will not exile then. We find a rotten mouth viper. Do I go all in on a viper? No, I do not, chat. We do not do that. Chance we get Udin next turn? Or just like... I don't even know, dude. How do I make my multi-chat bigger? I don't know. We'll see if he does it again. Yeah, we'll do both of those. Doesn't matter. Make it 2-2. He could just be... I mean, he's probably just going to K-command us for something bigger than 7, right? And bounce everything. And then we just get shit on. K-command's disgusting, chat. It's absolutely disgusting. Watch this. We're gonna get shit on. Pardon my French. But we're about to get blown out. Oh, yeah. There it is, baby. There it is, baby. Oh, my God. I hate playing against Eldrazi all the time. Do I even care about the big things? I don't think so. What's bad here? Fatal Push ain't doing shit. Circle's fine. Soul Guide's fine. We can drop some Converters. We can drop some Monuments. I don't think... Rotten Mouth. A fast Rotten Mouth might be okay. Actually, let's get rid of some Blood Fountains. We just... Mono Black doesn't have a whole lot to deal with Eldrazi. Unless we, like, sideboard heavier into Liliana's and stuff. But even that, like, their top decks are just so much better that if we empty their hands, I don't... We're not going to do a whole lot. We also... I guess we could have taken out the Grim Baubles. But he might be on, like, a flesh rate. I don't know. We're just not good. We're not good at this game, chat. I think we all knew that. But... Tormod's Crypt. Yeah, you got it, Super Chief. Actually, let's play a Bauble. Maybe we do go all in on this Rotten Mouth. This Ashiok actually might do some work here. I hope. We'll hold up a Felda Profane, I guess. Curiosity, yeah. I'm gonna eat his Micro Spawn. Might sack his own Tormod's Crypt in response. You got it. Makes me feel like he has one in hand. We start exiling. See where this Ashiok gets us, boys. He's got what, 5 mana here? Should go for a Thought Knot? Of course he does. Might take my Felda Profane or my Viper, but probably the Fel. Chat, we should have kept in more Blood Fountains. We should have taken out the Baubles. My mistake. Takes the... Interesting. We're going to definitely just blow this up. I definitely wouldn't sack all that. Darksteel's fine. Let's just keep exiling. Just take them off a bunch of lands. Doesn't help us that much, but that's okay. Chat, where did our tunes go? Null Drifter hardcasted. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What is going on? What does he have mana for? Oh, his own surgical? Sure. You got it, Super Chief. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. All right, guys. After this deck, I think we're over the. We're definitely over the Rottenmouth Viper, eh? Let's mill him again. We're gonna start getting shit on by this Null Drifter, huh? We're gonna hard cast our Oval Chase, and I guess we'll just play a Darksteel Citadel. We'll sack our Bobble to the Annihilator. He kills our Ashiok. But like I said, his top decks are better than ours, and he just drew a bunch of cards, so... Exiles our castle? Yeah. We can't outgrind, boys. I mean, we didn't get anything to set up an engine either. We hit 2 of our sideboard cards. But they're not really good sideboard cards. You know? Not really good sideboard cards. I guess we can grab a Blood Fountain just to try and fight our way through Annihilator. And give him something else to swing at with the Tez. But, oh, that was my bad. I fucked up. I should have swung with Oval Chase first. Why not sack the Ashiok since it was going to die anyways? To the Viper? You wanted me to go all in on Viper the turn before he thought knotted it? Oh. I don't know. Just, you're right. That's the better play. Chat, he stole my turn. At least he's a fast Eldrazi player. I like that. But we're just dead. Oof. Oof, chat. We can't beat any form of Eldrazi with this list. We're not meant to. No amount of sideboarding in the world. What if we sideboard into, like, aggro? What if we just get rid of the sideboard? We bring in, like, Knight of the Ebon Legion, Dauthi Voidwalker, and we just go into it. Alright, that was... What was the game that we won before that? Or did we lose to that one? What did we lose to right before? Oh, the Esper deck. Esper enchantments. If we had a decent hand, I think we could have won the Esper enchantment. But a Mull to 5 doesn't help us very much. But I think we have enough to outgrind them through their momentum breakers and stuff. But Eldrazi's just never doing anything. That was what? 5 versus blue-green Eldrazi. But, yeah, we're definitely through with Rottenmouth for now. I had my fill. This version definitely feels the best out of all of them, between the Persist one and then the other one that we ran the Tuesday with the bigger toolbox for Tezzeret. But I think Currency Converter plus Infestation is really good because you're making, you know, double 2/2s every turn. And then Currency Converter plus Tezzeret's really good because you can draw, discard, and make a 2/2. But I think it was just another situation where there's a couple games where we got to Rottenmouth and it kind of did something, but I think you're better off just playing regular old, like, Monument to Endurance. I don't even think you need Rottenmouth. We could probably change this into something we used to play with, like, Lingering Souls to get, like, additional value when you're discarding. Because then you can make a 2/2 off that, then it throws it in the graveyard to get another pair of 1/1s flyers. Tezzeret's probably still fine in the main board, but overall, deck grinds. That game against that mono black mid range was sweet. But since The other mid-range decks of the format are basically like Boros and Eldrazi, and Eldrazi just grows so much bigger, so much faster. This this kind of archetype can't really compete at the moment, at least the way we have it built. But we might, now that we have currency converter, I might dabble with like this core a little bit more, but we're not gonna mess with. I don't think Rottenmouth Viper actually adds anything to the deck that it can't already get in some other form. We're good enough to grind without the attrition. But anywho, 2 and 3, nothing special, but not too shabby. It was fun. Felt like we were doing cool things, and that's what really matters, right? That's what the Jane Tank's all about. All right, boys. What time is it? I'm sorry. Those five matches took forever. Holy moly. What do we want to do now? There's no rules. We can do whatever the heck we want, chat. We can look at some of the cube cards. Did someone post them? Oh, we're also getting Valakut. You guys see that? And we have Scape Shift, Ice Till, Dryad. We can actually play Scape Shift? Hell yeah. Guys, new downloads were detected by malware bites. Isn't that crazy? But like, oh my god, we have so many fun things. I don't know. I was a little confused on what they said we're getting. Did anyone actually like follow up on that? Like, all these cards aren't craftable. They come out next week. Or Cube starts next week. But from what I understand, they're not craftable to start. I think it's all craft. Don't quote me on that. I don't. That's what I'm a little. I had to like. I saw glimpses of things, but I'm kind of confused. Because from what I heard, they're not craftable the first week, which doesn't, or maybe I misread whatever it was. So I was confused. Article that only some of the stuff is available, then they'll update the pool as time goes on. Okay, that makes sense. But like, obviously there's a lot of stuff we're not getting, but like, just give me Urza's Saga and Historic, please. I don't really need Dark Depths. We don't need Yawgmoth. Give me whom? Oh my god, can you imagine we have Hindu Hell yeah. We got Taxing Probe. We got Manamorphose and Archon of Cruelty, which is crazy. Chat, are we building Mono Green Storm? You bet your ass we're building Mono Green Storm. I'm ready to Burning Tree Emissary into Manamorphose into like... Oh my god, it's gonna be incredible. Echo Veons is sweet. What do we get here? Oh, is that blurry, chat? Can you read those? Yeah, you can. Okay. Seething Songs bands. Titania is cool, especially since we got Zuron Orb. Upheaval slots into that deck we talked about the other day. Snuff Out's hot. Coalition Relic's hot. Dack Faden's hot. Penthead Prism's hot. Some other simple little stuff. Did someone post the full list? Or Brain Freeze. Wait, we got Hall Breacher? Chat, if they don't give me fucking Hall Breacher, I'll riot. I'll do it. If we don't get Hall Breacher and Historic so I can Winds of Change people and just create a million treasures, oh my god, it's gonna be sick. Chat, I have an update from iTunes. Are you proud of me? Let's see if we can find a better list of cards. Also, did you hear? So we're getting Booster Tutor. Did you hear that the Booster Tutor is a pack of cube cards? Like, that's sweet. You can, like, open a booster and it's like Black Lotus, Nissa, lands. Oh, how fun is that? Creating the Dev Diary. I'm trying to find if anyone has a link to more cards. No, 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 I don't want Black Lotus in Historic. I was just... The, you can open... Like, because Booster Tutor in Cube opens a pack of the Cube cards. So you can, like, Booster Tutor and draft a Black Lotus out of it if you happen to get it. I should have worded that better. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, chat, how do we know what we're getting? That's my question. Oh my god, fucking Hull Preacher, dude. Did they give us a bit? Okay. Wow. Okay, that's not easy to read. Giver Runes, Guide, Inquisitor. What's Glimmer Lens? Creature, at least one other creature attack, draw a card. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm just happy for new cards. I guess it doesn't really matter what they are. I just want more things to brew with, you know? None of these are new to Arena, right? Balance is. Winds of Abandon. Touch the Spirit. What is Parallax Wave? Is that battlefield? All cards here shoot exile. Hot. Hot. Anything fun here? Riddler. Ancestral Recall. Saint. Brain Freeze. I mean, Brain Freeze is pretty hot, to be honest. Daze and Flash are big. Force Negation and Force of Will, right? Yeah. Jataxian, I mean, I don't know if we'll get Jataxian Pro, but that would be crazy if we did. Tinker is cool too, to be honest. Dress Down, also another big one. I love me some Dress Down. But yeah, I don't know. It really just, I'd be happy to brew with a lot of these. It just depends on what we get in Historic. Snuff Out's cool. Obviously, we're not getting like Vampire Tutor and stuff, but him to 2 arc would be sweet. Mind Twist is cool too. Necromancy. What is Recurring Nightmare? Sad creature. Return target creature to from the battlefield. That's pretty hot too. Gosh, chat. Tribal Flames is in here. Wheel of Fortune. Dude, imagine if we get Wheel of Fortune. I can start playing Waste Not Storm. Survival of the Fittest. Natural Order. Anything new here? Woodfall Primus is kind of cool too. Multicolored. I didn't really know. Leovold. It's probably not as good in Comet Stellar Pup. Chat. Yeah, I don't think so either. They said, right, most of the new to Arena stuff isn't. At least not to start. Deals X damage. Chat, should we cube on stream? I'm not a big cube guy. But this just looks fun. It's a Phantom draft, though. Which kind of sucks. It is a Phantom draft. Chat, I don't have another deck prepared. As usual. As usual. We could brew up the other version I was just talking about. With the other old school cards, but I don't know if I want to do. We've played a lot of Monument to Endurance. I don't know if I want to play more Monument to Endurance at the moment. What was the old version we played? Ew. No. What is that? Wizard Monument. Was it? Oh, Mono Black Zombie-Mint. Yeah, this deck was hot. They don't worry about is they'll probably use the new cards as excuse to say that we need to wait and see how the meta develops before touching Eldrazi. Yeah. What do you ban in Eldrazi? Do you just nerf it completely with lands? You get rid of K commands? Ooh, chat, what is this? I don't know this song. We can, we'll play something as I'm just fucking around and looking for some shit, but we don't have too much time left in stream. Ozolich was such a cool idea, and it went so poorly, chat. Let's play Mono Red Roach. Doesn't want to fuck around. Bow, 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 bow. Guys, Fatal was our latest follower. What a guy. Shout out to Fatal. Started before Temple, but it wasn't like it is now, and the other jobs didn't worth anything. It was just Udin's lab. That's true. Temple is just a little too much, yeah. That's when they throw, like, an anthology at us and print fucking Eye of Ugin and just say, here you go. What I'd really like is if they printed some of the other Eldrazi's, like the smaller ones, like Wasteland Strangler. Oh, chat, we did. Fuck me. Okay, we did not want to play this in best of 3. I wasn't trying to think about what I'm doing. I just wanted to play the game. Ah, shit. We have no sideboard. It's alright. There's no rules. I'm sleepy, chat. Boros Bounce. That's interesting. What are you bouncing? Ingenious Weaponsmith, Nurturing Pixie. We're gonna play this Generous Plunder. Chat, I still think Generous Plunder is a good card. Call me crazy. I am crazy. We could also try rebuilding Fog. Since what did we got? What? We just got Tangle? We just got Tangle. Chat, Relic Robber? Oh my Lanta. I love some Relic Robber, baby. Look at that. Look at the wombo combo we have, boys. Naya Scraps combo. What is Scraps combo? Scrap what? Perfected Pastry. Myr Scrappling. Sacrifice Myr Scrappling, put a counter on target creature. Okay. How are you comboing with that? Oh. Wait, but how do you win? Sorry, chat. I'm reading things. We might have found something to brew. But we have to talk about it. Because I'm not sure how you... How do you win after that? Or you just do it equal to the amount of mana you have. Counter, that gets it back. Then you can replay it every turn. And then what? Oh, I guess you could play Mechanaut. Let's name Rogue. Let's go Reckless Ringleader. Into Impetuous Loot Monitor. We're gonna, swing here. Is this just on contact? Yeah. He takes one off of that, one off the ring. We're doing great, chat. Evolution Witness. And then you could play... There's a... Oh, chat, we got something to talk about after this game. We could just concede. Chat, we're gonna concede. I wanna work on something else. How do I chat, how do I concede again? We just worked so hard to go 2 and 3, and now you're just watching me punt these games. Okay, should we just concede? Yeah. All right. Should I just ask chat? Okay. Okay. Chat. I'm a coward. You know what, Prave? You got me with that one. All right. Let's talk turkey real quick. Someone posted this, and I found it on Moxfield. This is Mimir. So, scrappling. That's not how you spell scrappling at all. Look at this guy. Little, mere scrappling. MH3 staple. Okay. MH3 staple. And, evolution. That's how you spell. Look at this little wombo combo, huh? Sacrifice mirror. Put a counter on that. When you put a counter on it, you can return mirror back to your hand. And then play it again. So, if you have enough mana, you can just play that as many times as you want. So how? I mean, it's pretty easy to go infinite with that, right? Let's talk win conditions. Warp? Where's that red warp card? There's this guy? Oh, we don't have a... Let's craft those. There's something that does that with Unearthed too, right? I can't fucking type tonight. Isn't there a red card that does that? This one? Whenever a creature control enters, deals 1 damage to opponent. Okay. There's some options. And then is there any decent way to make that mirror cost 0? We have Mechanaut, which takes us into 3 colors. So if you have these 3 cards, it's infinite. Yo, I guess you also get an infinitely big Evolution Witness, which is kind of cool. Artifacts, less to cast. Also, chat, you can find this off Tezzeret. What is this? Artifact spells you cost 1 less to cast. I mean, that kind of does it. Chat, is this worth it? Is this the worst idea you've ever seen in your life? This might be the worst card. This might be the worst idea you've ever seen in your life. I knew it. I knew it. You hate me. I guess you could also play Plunderer's Prize. That's kind of hot. If you play Tezzeret, you can also get Altar of the Brood as a win con. This is like, what was the other deck we played? This was like, whatever combo. Lean and Relic Warder combo. Is there any... What else? Is there anything else relevant? Besides Quick Welder? Or do we just have Mechanaut? I guess there's like Foundry Inspector and... Like, if we don't play Mechanaut, we can play Foundry Inspector. Play Sipsate Ceremony. If you play Sibsade, you could get rid of blue entirely and play green black, which all right. Do you want to play a yeah, but then you can't evolution witness after, so that doesn't seem good. That seems bad, chat. Oh, I guess you can do creature spells cost less to cast. What is is it creature spells you control? Creature spells you control cost. Nope. Am I stupid, chat? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Oh, you cast. Oh, sorry. Spells you cast cost. Put a little quotation station around those. Hey, there we go. Marauding Raptor. Deals 2. But it doesn't really matter because we can stack the triggers. Honest Rutstein. Honest Rutstein's kind of hot, chat. To be honest. Like, low-key. Like, do we make it, like, competitive? This card's so bad. But it, like, gets back both of our combo pieces. And then it lets us... Chat, let's try something different. I want to go blue-red, but I don't want to go blue-red. Let's go green-black. Does that sound stupid? Because then we can win with, Marionette Apprentice. Or what's the other thingy-mabobber? What's the other warp card that acts as a blood artist? Because then we don't need all the Altar of the Bloods if we want to win through something like this. And then we could play, like, Rumble? Oh, I'm not fast enough. I'm not fast enough. He's double posted. Got him. Quick to the gun. Chat, what am I doing here? Do we even need Tezzeret? If I'm not gonna, like, run into... Like, yeah, we can tutor it, but I don't think we need it if we're gonna play, like, Malevolent Rumble and stuff. So maybe we drop these and play, like, Assemble the Team as our tutor. Should we maybe just get rid of Altar Bread altogether for now? What's the other? Can we also play Bloodscale? Wait, chat. Chat. Chat, are you in? What do you mean what's going on here, Brave? We're brewing. We're brewing the meta-breaking deck. Look at this. We can also play Ghost Lantern Bastion Bloodscale combo with Tezzeret to tutor. Eh? Eh? Are you in? I'm in. I'm so in. And then you could, like, put scraplings on... Oh, I'm so in, chat. Who else is in? I'm in. Oh, this is horrible. This is the worst deck I've ever seen. We probably don't... If we're playing Tez, we probably don't need all of these. Right? I feel like I should be playing Thoughtseizes. Oh, this is such a bad list. And we're also playing... We could probably go down to 2 of each of those. And then should we just play like 2 Bloodscales as a backup plan? Or should we just start off with... Let's just start off with 4s and 20 lands and see where it gets us. Oh, this is horrible. We're going to play it. It's going to be great. You with me? Is anyone with me? Is there anyone left in chat? Anyone left in chat with me? This is gonna be incredible, boys. Can I play Vista? Is there any point in what are my land? What does my mana base look like? Just real simple. Or just 2 colors. Why am I on my own? What? Don't leave me. Come back here. Okay, guys, this is great. This is going to be incredible. Just you watch. I don't even know what we're doing, but let's get out of best of 3. Let's go try and wombo combo people. We're playing Bloodscale combo and Scrappling combo in the same deck. They both win via Altar of the Blood. And they both win via Marionette Master. Oh my god, look at this hand. What more could you want? Honest Rudstein's kind of sick, actually. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. This is going to be incredible. Opponent's not even going to know what hit him. Opponent's not going to know what fucking hit him, dude. Play the second Scrappling? Oh, baby. We're against a little mono green player. What are they going to do? Play a Karn? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll take an Alvinwald Oddity. Hell yeah, dude. You do you, baby. Oh, and we find the fucking Tezzeret. All right, no Karns, no Karns, no Karns, baby. We can do so much fun stuff next turn if there's no Karns. That's not a Karn. Chat, do you believe in me? I believe in me. Is this a Nugan? No, it's just a transform. Okay. Yeah. What does this do? Other creatures +1/+1 in haste. You got it. All right. All right, guys. Here we go. I think we can do a lot here. So first, we Evolution Witness. Second, we Bloodscale. You with me? We sack. We put on here. And then we return it. And we cast it for 0. We sack. We put on here. We return it. We do it for 0. We sack. Return it. Guys, look at this. Okay. And then we're going to put a counter on this to make a spawn. Okay. We get an infinitely big evolution witness. We don't really win. We need, what, one more extra mana? Did we already play our land for turn? Who's watching me? Oh, entered the battlefield this turn. Okay. Alright, we didn't win. But we're not dead yet. We might be dead next turn, but... it kind of worked, chat. I like where we're going with it. Opponent is probably just going to play more creatures we can handle, but we know it works. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Chat, we're dead. We're dead, baby. We're dead. But you saw the power. You saw the potential. And that's what really counts. What are we calling this? Scrappling combo? This is just a rough... this is just proof of concept. Okay, let's play another one, boys. There's got to be something to the fact that... Tezzeret gets a lot of pieces. Scrappling works pretty decent with Bloodscale. We can do something with it. Praven left me on my own. No one's even watching us. The fact that Honest Rutstein plays so well with the combo too is funny. Like, it gets back your combo pieces and then allows you to combo off with Scrappling. This tune is interesting. Been grinding lead again. I played lead for like a week of my life, and I'll never get it back. Lead was not my forte. I think I played it when I was really young, and I didn't understand it, and no one told me items don't stack. So I bought like the same item 4 times or something. That's all I remember. I played Heroes of the Storm for a while. Right mode. Drop much fun. Damn. What other games do you play, Brave? I don't know if I've asked you that before. Or maybe we've discussed it. I don't remember. I'm gonna keep this hand just to see what it does. Let's, how do I make a new sheet? Yeah, our opponent's not here. They hate me. Everyone fucking hates me, guys. No one ever wants to play with Plum. Ah! They're here! League and Tekken. Oh, shit. I've never gotten into that either. Our common ground is magic, I guess. Okay. This Rumble's pretty good here. I think I want to take a land. Yeah, we'll take a land since we already have Rutstein. And then maybe we'll Tez next turn. A few single player games. I haven't played a good single player. I really want a new BioShock game. I would kill a man for another BioShock game. Haven't played that in a while. We're gonna grab an... Actually, I don't know what we grab here. I think we grab an altar first and get that on the field. I like Dishonored. I waited so long for Atomic Heart to come out. And did we mill a scrapling? We did. Oh, strict pots are so annoying, chat. Kind of just fucks us up, huh? Never hot in the FPS games. Oh, what did I just do? I just hit 0? Oh my god. I'm not even paying attention, chat. You hate to see it. Smash Artez. This Proctor hurts, chat. This Proctor hurts. We should probably play... Maybe this should be like an Abzan list so we can play like removal or something. I don't know. Rutstein's hot though, let me tell you that. Doesn't really matter what we untap. Family very anti-violence. Should never do stuff with like guns. Interesting. Yeah, my family. Well, I don't know. My siblings were all much older than I, and my brother was a big gamer, so he had like Xbox and used to watch him play Halo 2 and Army of Two with his friends and stuff. But my parents never let me play that until I was older. I could just watch. Which I guess, does that really make a difference? I don't know. If we assemble the team, he's gonna flage us and hit our what? Marionette Apprentice, probably. Oh, or that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's paying for it, huh? Trigger that. Cool for us. We have second witness. Chat, playing against the strict proctor deck is not what we not on our bingo card for victory. Not on our bingo card for victory. Bum bum bum. So okay, we're just in a feel for how this is. I'll probably work on something like this for Sunday. Oh my god, chat, I have so much shit to do. Chat, I requested, you can't see this on stream, can you? No. I requested this, which is my car title and a letter of permissions, because I like do my thing through Capital One 9 weeks ago. They said it would take 2 to 4 to get here. It just showed up. I've been driving an unregistered car for about 9 weeks. And whew, not good for me. All right, this hand is so far so good. We'd like to find, yeah, we'll find another win con here. Probably should've, I want a scrappling there more than anything, right? Only child, my father is from Ghana. Wow. Didn't believe in fun things like free time. Mom hated violent things. You had a very boring childhood. Sorry to hear that, Brave. Probably wanted the best for you, right? But parents are parents. Is this return only creature cards? It does. So we can get back a second. Let's just play this first. We're just gonna mill him into fucking Udin's Binding and cry. Null Drifter. Whatever. We'll play a Tap Tomb. And pass. Sire of 7 Deaths. Whoa, no attack, sorry. How'd you end up Ghana? How'd they end up in Ohio? What was your, not, you don't have to get too specific, but what does your father do for work? From Ghana and now lives in Ohio? Or maybe he doesn't, maybe you live in Ohio. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to assume. But that's crazy. All right, give me something relevant. That is quite relevant. He does have Udin's Binding. Sucks for us. Should we go get... I think we'll go get Lantern because we can cast the Adventure half here first and get that back to our hands. And then not do anything. Father's from Move the father to God. I realize they hate each other. Mom family lives in Ohio. Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you. He X'd out my Rutstein, which sucks. Let's go Witness. Oh, this is such an awkward spot, huh? Let's go Witness into Lantern. And then maybe we'll just plus on this. So if he wants to swing with Thought Knot, we can trade. He bindings that. All right, let's see if he has enough to bounce our whole board. Micro Spawn. Okay, we're fine for a second, chat. Wow. But still, that's quite a wild story there, huh? Okay, so if we He's dead, right? No, he's not. But we can do silly things. Like, we can play Scrappling. Oh! Oh, actually, chat, it's kind of cool because then you can also get infinite Tez pumps. You get to put a counter on Witness and then get back Scrappling. Okay, that doesn't do anything for us, but it does double up our evolutionary things and then gets us back another land. That's kind of cute. We can minus and go find what? Is there anything relevant for us to find? A second Altar of the Bread? And we just go all in on trying to mill them out? But we're only milling them 2 at a time? And he is at enough for something big. So if he has a Sire, we get Ugin's Binding next turn. And then we're just kind of dead, huh? That was his... That's his 7th mana? Or he had Temple. Yeah, okay. Fuck me. Alright, we didn't combo out fast enough. There's a chance we don't even need Caesarean Voidborn. Also, let me throw this on Marshfield real quick while we're talking. We're probably going to wrap it up here, but just to put some ideas in my brain. Or should we call it Basking? Oh, let's call it Basking Scrappling Basking Scrappling combo. It's kind of alliteration, but not really. Excuse me. So, I think it's worth the fact that Ghost Lantern also plays, like, decently with Evolution Witness. Like, not crazy. It doesn't, like, wombo combo. But it does give you additional value when things die. So I think maybe just playing, like, maybe just one Alter Bread and we just get rid of Voidborn altogether in favor of Marionette Apprentice. And then going up on the Ghost Lanterns. So that, like, you have this, and Rusting feels like some good pieces here, but oh, we should also be playing Shifting Woodland, should we not? Let's throw some ideas in the sideboard as we're thinking. What was that card on? Voidborn? Right, because then you could go off, at least if you like if you Shifting Woodland a Witness or a Bloodscale, you can go off without it on the board. And you don't have to return anything with Rutstein. Or you could copy Rutstein and go off with Scrappling. So Woodland seems like a very good addition. I think Tez is good if we're playing enough, but we might want a little interaction or something. Assemble the team. I like Rumble a lot. How many lands are we playing? 20? I think 20 is okay. You could probably get away with playing some sort of ramp. Let's play one more. Has anyone else brewed this? Someone probably has. Lantern, assemble a team. We'll try something like this out. We'll turn one Lantern. That was a good pickup. We'll rumble here. We'll take an altar. Do we just jam? I think we just jam this right away too. And then we can maybe assemble here for scrappling. Or I guess Tezzeret probably provides us just more value in general, huh? And we can still go get a scrappling next turn. I feel like this has got to be used somewhere. There's no way. These are both commons, right? You could definitely just play this in Pauper. I feel like I'm discovering fire, but we're most certainly not. Stroke of Midnight. Okay, I'm into it. I'm into it. Chat, we're gonna mill him one fucking card at a time. Might as well equip this, right? I guess there's also... Or no, I guess we don't have redundancy. What does this get back? We have nothing in the yard. Let's play Witness. And equip to Witness. Swing for 1. Play a land, mill. I wish we could mill ourselves with altar. Yeah, Ops got a stack, bro. They always do. Okay, so I think... Oh, actually, that's pretty good. If we find... We just need a scrappling here, right? We cast Rutstein. Watch us get reprieved. And then we play scrappling. He mills. We put a counter on Witness. It starts getting double counters. So we get to bring back our Tezzeret first. And then we get to bring back Scrappling. And we get to do it again. Wombo combo. We also make an infinitely large Witness and mill infinite here. And we just have to really go until we can pull all those out of our graveyard, yeah? Chat, we did it! Also helps that this grows our Witness so much faster. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay, an opponent's roping us. Opponent ropes us because their 200 dart card white deck is being milled out. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, opponent. Our jank's better than your jank. I apologize. Chat, I gotta go to bed, dude. Holy moly. It's fucking Friday tomorrow, though. Alright, so then the next question, chat, is how do we fit first day of class grist combo into here? You know? We can do it all. We can do it all. Okay, I guess we're just gonna win through combat damage. That seems to be the main plan. It is actually fast once you do it, because then Mir's the only thing. I want to say Mir. I like saying Mir instead of Mir. I know it's pronounced Mir. But it automatically comes back to your hand if it's the only permanent you have, so it's pretty sweet. I guess we could have made this faster by also playing our other lantern or something, but... Chat, not bad. You think this is a bot playing against me? We'll see if he lets me attack him. We got no one from YouTube. I do have you. We got new YouTube people though. We got 2 new YouTube subscribers in the last 2 days. Look at me go. 3. Oh, my Atlanta. All right, boys. We're calling it there. What did we learn? Nothing. What did we learn? Rotten Viper is not good if you don't have Mox Opal. I sound far away. Sorry. What is this card? Return target artifact, return from extra master graveyard to the battlefield. No thanks. But all right. I'll mess around with this. This is at least something different and fun, and it lets us play fucking old Honest Rutstein. Rutstein. Please, Honest Rutstein was my father. You may call me Mr. Rustine. Frankenstein. Gene Wilder. But this is a cool little combo deck, and I like that we can play both of these. So maybe I'll come up with a few versions where like we do one that's all in on the evolution Scrappling combo, and then maybe we'll do another one with Bloodscale in it like this. Then we'll have a couple different variations. But I think Shifting Woodlands a good include, and there's got to be someone else who's built this list, so I'll do some research. We'll find out together, chat. We'll find out together. We'll do it. But anywho, thanks for, stopping by. Praven, once again, thank you for your donation. You might have put me over the little cap, so now we can buy packs I'm still confused how Arena Cube, but hopefully we can craft some of the stuff that we want to craft and play with, I hope. And we'll start brewing with that. But as always, much appreciated. But I will catch you back on Sunday. Sunday fun day. Be there or be square. And yeah, GG's. Catch you in the next one. Have a good evening. Bye.